Hello everyone, this is Tom from Dirk Witte Guitars in Utrecht, the Netherlands, and today I got a treat for you and for myself because I've been really enjoying playing this thing prior to filming. This is the Fender Custom Shop Journeyman Bass 6 in aged Sherwood green metallic finish. Yes, it is a bass guitar. No, it is not a baritone. No, it is not a guitar, but at the same time it is confusing, I know. Tuned E to E. If you're not familiar with the Bass 6, it is tuned E to E just like a regular guitar, but it is an octave lower. So you can just play all of your guitar chords on here and it will just all sound right and it will sound the part, but obviously a whole octave lower. It is also kind of closely resembles a baritone because of the scale length. This is a 30-inch scale length. As you can see, it is a very long instrument. Kind of barely fits in the frame here. But a baritone will be tuned B to B, I believe, and this is tuned E to E. So yes, it is a bass guitar, but it is an odd bass guitar and an awesome bass guitar at that. So let's get into the specs. We got a two-piece select alder body with this beautiful aged Sherwood green metallic finish, and the aging job on this is just beautiful. You can see, at least I hope that you can see on video, that we have some beautiful finish checking that just looks totally natural, as if this instrument has been played for like the past 50 years, and just overall just beautiful aging, as well as on the back of the neck. Very smooth because of the aging, so very comfortable to play. So we have 3 Jaguar pickups actually. These are 62 custom shop Jaguar pickups. We have a tremolo that you would also find on a Jaguar as well as on a Jazzmaster. So basically just the exact same type of trem. Drills into the body, no back cavity or anything like that. Put your arm in here and just use it as the tremolo that you would find on the Jaguar or on the Jazzmaster. We also have a mute that you activate, if you will, or heighten using this. Just push it upwards, and then if you want to lower it, then just push it over here. We have a master volume and a master tone, and then we have some switches over here, 4 of them actually, and these 3 are on and off switches for each of the pickups. So neck, middle, bridge pickup, and then this switch right here is actually a bass cut switch. I believe that at the time they would call this a strangle switch. So if you turn this on, then it becomes more trebly and more, I believe, yeah, guess you could call it like thumpy, like more dunk dunk, if that makes sense. Maple neck with a 60s oval C shape, and yeah, like I just mentioned, also aged, so very smooth and very comfortable to play. It's also just a very comfortable profile, very well rounded, especially here in the upper frets, or lower frets. I mean, like this part of the neck, but then like past like the 12th fret or so, it becomes a bit flatter and kind of like a mix between a D and a C shape. Super comfortable, totally up my alley. What else do I have to say? Got the Fender 6 over here on the headstock, because this bonder was actually, when it was first introduced, I believe that it was actually called the Fender 6 and not even like the Bass 6, just the Fender 6. But then they changed that to the Fender Bass 6, and it is also the big style headstock that they introduced like past the, was it like 1964, 1965. Yeah, rosewood board with a 7-inch and a quarter inch radius with traditional clay dot inlays. So yeah, like I just mentioned, like this thing is super duper fun to play. So with that being said, let's get to that part, the playing part. But first, if you enjoyed this demo, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more weekly demos of bass guitars, of regular guitars, of acoustics, amplifiers, all of that good stuff. And Also, be sure to like us and follow us on our socials. You will see it like appear like right here on the screen. Facebook and Instagram for cool guitar gear related content. Yeah, with all that being said, let's hear what it sounds like. I'm going to be running it through the 1966 Fender Super Reverb amplifier, and I'm also actually going to give you some overdriven tones, for which I will be using the Boss Bass Overdrive ODB3, because I also feel like I just need to do Back in the Saddle by Aerosmith, because Joe Perry at the time actually played a bass 6 for that really cool riff that hopefully you already know and love. And then, yeah, first I'm going to give you some clean tones. Going to play a bunch of Glenn Campbell, because he also played this particular model on a lot of his songs in the 1960s. And then I'm going to give you some overdriven tones. And just going to demonstrate what this instrument is all capable of. So yeah, with all that being said, let's hear what it sounds like.